Today we have a small pilot here in Dubai, and our vision is to invest in the Gulf states. I'd love to bring something more permanent to Dubai, to Abu Dhabi, and also look towards the rest of the Gulf, whether it's Bahrain or Qatar or even Saudi Arabia. But we're at the very, very beginning of investing in the region, and me being here, this trip is to build those relationships and to really help have that dialogue about how might we be a support to the local transportation system.
Will this lack of infrastructure in the UAE and around the region as it stands be a barrier to your growth though?
I actually don't think so. Part of my trip, I've met with a lot of regulators, and every regulator has said to me, these are our plans to build more bike lanes. These are our plans to facilitate more people taking public transportation. And once they get to their stop, leverage micromobility as a first mile, last mile complement to public transportation. What I see is investment, new construction, and a real commitment to ensure that we do have safe infrastructure for micromobility.
Okay, so how soon before we see you setting up shop here in the UAE?
I hope very, very soon. I think we have a small pilot in Dubai right now, and I'm really hopeful that you're going to be seeing us bring a permanent micromobility operations to the UAE in the next couple months.
One thing you've also spoken about recently is the potential for the company to go public. What conditions need to be met for you to IPO in 2022?
I think Lime is ready today. There are a couple of publicly traded micromobility providers out there. We are 2 times, if not bigger than those companies, with a global footprint, geographically diversified, better margins. And so I think Lime is ready today. And one of the things that I'm looking for is that the investment in any sort of public raise is about how do we help achieve our mission of building a future that is shared, affordable, and carbon free. And so if the timing is right and the fundraise allows us to achieve that mission, we're certainly going to be taking a close look at it next year.
Okay, so you're ready today. Talk me through the timeline then. Does that mean we might see you going public a little sooner than what you've already said?
No, I think we're going to be looking at, let's say, 2022 as a timeline, and I certainly think that as a company and as a business, our scale and our size, we're ready. In fact, we announced our second quarter of EBITDA positive results. No transportation company in the kind of new tech space has ever achieved that, and so I think we're ready as a company. But whether or not it makes sense or not, we're going to be looking at market conditions. We're going to look at, how are we going to achieve our mission and finding the right time for Lime to go public.